the new single, of course, Hanson, ladies and gentlemen, this morning.
If you missed them performing earlier, don't worry, we'll have it up on the website so you can look back at Hanson's performance, which was brilliant, of their new single.
Give a little, it's great. Does it feel good to be back on the road over in this part of the world anyway?
It does feel good. Yeah, honestly, it's been something, especially fans that are here in the UK and across Europe. There's a lot of fans that are coming for this whole week of shows we're doing next week. And the record coming out here, it feels good.
Because it's 5 albums, isn't it, over the years now? There's been 5 really hugely successful. I know we talk about Mbop, and it was one of my favourite singles probably at the time, that's for sure, and many others, and yours as well. But you had lots of other hits and lots of hugely successful albums as well, which, you know, you can't forget about, really.
Well, we've been lucky to get to do this for years. I mean, it's like you hate to start doing the old man thing of like, oh, I remember when, but you have that list, you know.
Well, at least
being back here,
we were young enough that when we say, oh, we remember when, it was
at least you're, you know, I still got a couple more years before I hit the 30 mark.
I was just going to say, you say old man. How old are you now? Am I allowed to ask that?
I'm 30.
28 and 25.
Oh, goodness.
So you don't get tired of the constant references back to Mbop, especially over here in the UK, because that's still what you're remembered for. I know you've probably moved on more in the States.
Well, no, you know, it's something you always want people to have perspective on what you do, but we're really proud of that song. I mean, we wrote it when we were kids, and it's something that we can still look back at and not be like, oh, that was a kid's song, you know, because if you look at the lyrics and what it's about, I mean, it's about real life, and so we're proud of it, definitely.
And it's also kind of I mean, if you listen to the music now, somebody was asking, how much the music changed? And the truth is, we grew up listening to soul music and rock and roll, and that's still the DNA of what we do. I mean, when you
hear it on this latest record,
it's kind of
really
like
obvious.
It's the same, like it comes from this place of classic, you know, pop songs and.
It's a funky track. We like it. We loved it. Anna Graves, blimey, Hanson have changed, very grown up, and maybe it sort of feels that way. It's a very mature, grown-up song, funky stuff.
You know, it would be a lie to say we haven't grown up.
We're the only group that has not been in a time capsule. We're actually older.
I'm happy to admit it, you see, that's the difference. Yeah, so many people writing in this morning. They're so chuffed to see you here on Daybreak this morning. Anita Jubb being one. Really pleased to see Hanson on Daybreak. It's great to see them back in England. She saw you in America last November and you were awesome. Apparently.
Awesome.
Awesome. And Laura...
American brilliant.
Yeah, awesome. We've got to say awesome, And then Laura McLean, actually, she's from Northern Ireland, my neck of the woods. Will Hanson be coming to Ireland on a next tour at any time? She loves you.
That's a really good question. We actually are currently scheduling a tour for the autumn.
Oh, brilliant.
So...
probably be November, but we don't. The dates won't be announced. We're hoping they'll be announced before we leave, you know, the UK in the next couple of weeks.
But it will be a nationwide tour.
It'll be nationwide tour, and we're hoping we'll be throughout Europe as well. So
exactly.
We'll start in the UK and Ireland, and then go on from there.
Oh, that's great. Okay, there you go, Laura. You heard it here first. Excellent.
It's lovely to meet you all. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks
for having us. The end of the show.
Yep.
Look, lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
It is lovely.
Can we go out and get a little suntan, maybe? What you guys are... Would you mind if Hanson was shadowing in the background?
Absolutely
not at all.
Hanson can shadow any
time Hanson in the background.
As long as you sing along for accompaniment. Let's find out what the weather's going to be like for you guys over the rest of the day. Here's Lucy.